1 wants us to find the derivative of the function at a given value. So before we do at the given value part, let's find the derivative. Okay, so this looks like a function on the top, a function on the bottom. We're going to need the quotient rule, right? Quotient rule is low d high. So low times the d high minus high d low all over low squared. Okay, low d high minus high d low over low squared. So we just got to do that. Okay, so the derivative, let's see, low, write the low function down, times the d of the high, the derivative of the high is 2x, minus high, times the d of the low, the derivative of the low, 2x minus 4, the derivative of that is just 2. Okay, I'm going to be careful that this is sort of in parentheses here, all over low squared. That's 2x minus 4 all squared. So you actually really don't need to clean this up at all. You just have to put in x equals 0. We just need to do the derivative at x equals 0. So you have to put in 0. So you can do 2 times 0 minus 4, and 2 times 0, right, minus 0 squared times 2 all over 2 times 0 minus 4 all squared. And what we get when you do that? Well, let's see here. So on the top, 2 times 0, that's 0. Take away 4 is 4. But then you're going to multiply it by 2 times 0 is 0. So this is all 0 minus, and then 0 squared here times 2 is still 0. So on the top, I have 0. On the bottom, let's see, 2 times 0 is 0. Take away 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 squared is 16. So 0 over 16 is 0. That's our final answer. 22 is just like 21. You have to find the derivative at a given value. So first you have to find the derivative. So we're going to take the derivative, which means multiply the third down in front of the parentheses. Okay. Subtract 1 from the power. Now let's watch this over here. 1/3 take away 1. Some of us struggle with this. 1/3 take away 1. 1 is just 3 over 3. So we end up with a new power of negative 2/3. Okay? And then that, we also have to climb inside here and take the derivative of what's inside, which is 2. Okay, so at this point, all we've done is taken the derivative. And that is our answer for the derivative. But it says find the derivative at x equals 1. So we have to plug in negative 1. X equals negative 1. Okay, so if we do that, actually back it up here. I want to clean this up. I think before we plug it in, we should probably have rearranged this. If you guys remember, we have a negative power here. That's bad. And we have roots. So we probably want to do this. So we can do the 2 times the 3. There's going to be a top and a bottom. So this is 2/3. And all this stuff here goes to the bottom. Okay? And it's got a root of 3. Remember the 2/3, this is the root. And then the squared is like here from the 2/3. So now the problem's cleaned up. Now I think it'll be easier to go and plug in the x equals negative 1 into our derivative. Okay, so now we can do it. Okay, let's see where this leads us. Let's come up here. So that is, let's see, negative 1. We get 2 on the top still. On the bottom, let's clean that up. We get, let's see, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Take away 4 is negative 6. And negative 6 squared is sorry. Yeah, is 36. Okay. And so what are we going to get? And so that's kind of our answer. If you wanted to rationalize it, which, to be honest, this is probably harder than what we would put on a final here, but you would have to multiply, probably stop right here, but you'd have to multiply by the cubic root of, say, like 6, I think would do it. Okay, and that ends up with 2 cubic roots of 6 over 3 times 6. And so that would be an acceptable answer too. But again, I think we could stop right here as our answer. Don't worry about this.